Alright, continuing our story, the book of Genesis 16, about Abraham. The Bible says, Sarah met Abraham and said to him, "My Lord, I pray thee, go in unto my maidservant, so that howbeit I will have children from her, that I may." She was specific about her. She said that I may have children through her. And Abraham accepted the offer, and in the course of time, Hagar conceived and bare a son. Okay? Now I want us to be picking points one after the other. You can imagine a situation whereby the Lolo of the house, like the queen of Abraham's kingdom, condescended low, brought herself low to present her maid. I believe before as she gave me Hagar this recommendation, there were qualities she saw in her. Hagar was not the only young girl there. She was not the only maid, but she was the one chosen. And now her point was so that I may have children through her. Okay, it was not an easy decision for her. And now when she came to her husband, she pleaded. I believe Abraham never intended to have another wife. Okay, she pleaded and gave reason. Since God told you are going to have children from your loins, maybe why not we? It must not be me. Okay, now oftentimes we want to help God bring to pass what God said. Say God say, "I will bless you with a car." I can see a prophecy came that you will be promoted. Now you want to do anything, the bad, the good, and the ugly, just to have a car. It doesn't work out that way. Uzzah, when the ark of God wanted to fall, Uzzah wanted to help hold the ark, and God was not happy. Oftentimes, leave the how to God. Just play your own part, do your own, but leave the how do it come to pass. I've seen people argue that if had it been what's her name, had it been Rebecca and Jacob did not betray Isaac, how would it? It's not for you to judge. God, anything that proceeds out of God's mouth, God is capable and able to do that. And oftentimes when we help God, we will still end in regret. Now she picked this young lady. I believe the first day she came, she will not be proud of her. She was very humble, calm to accept the offer. Very calm. Now the same person, very calm. She accepted the offer and she became pregnant. When she became pregnant, she now started looking down on the same person that recommended her, or the same persons that did not consider her disqualification, on the same persons that placed her there. That's what so many persons do. We end up biting fingers that fed us. And maybe because you think you've arrived, now I'm the madam. By the way, you never carried belly before. Now I'm the one carrying the hair. And mind you, Abraham married her as wife. Bible says Abraham took her as wife. Okay, now she's now started to buga. She don't need buga now. By the way, you web madam, you never carried belly before. Forgetting that somebody gave you that position. And anytime somebody give you a position, no matter how you want to talk out, there's an expectation from the person. The person would expect one day, somehow, you will be of help. You will be of help back to me. It's normal. Sarah says, maybe I will have children through her. And I believe Sarah was not seeing her just a maid again. Sarah was ready to take care of her, to make sure that these children were born. And you remember, she wanted to have children, not a child. Hagar ended up having only one child for Abraham. That was Ishmael. But the plan was to have as many as possible through her. Oftentimes, when we start biting the fingers that fed us, you abort every plan the person has. You can imagine the same person like Sarah did, went back to Abraham and said, "I don't understand what is going on. Can you see the way she's behaving? Can you see the way she's talking to me these days? God judge." Don't you think the same person that gave you that beautiful recommendation, that gave you the promotion, that gave you the office you are into, if the person still go back and start saying negative things about you, it will affect that position. it will cause a stunted growth. It may it may terminate your growth. Your growth may just end there. Yes. Now, when Sarah, Abraham said, she's your maid now, everything in your hand, she's your maid, she's still your maid. Sarah went and started maltreating her. Hagar had no option than to run away. Now, still you were a maid. Now you've seen position. You've started rubbing shoulders with the person that gave you the position. Now the person don't use power on you now. Now you they wrong. She ran away. See, offices, money and influence does not make people change. Actually, it amplifies who the person really was, who the person, waiting the person be inside. She don't run away. An angel of the Lord found her. And the angel of the Lord started looking for her. Because now when you look, now saying when you go find. Angel of the Lord found her and called her and said, what are you doing here? She said, I'm running away from this and Keneko. Angel of the Lord said, go back and submit yourself. There's a need for you to go back and submit. And maybe when you submit, that growth may not continue. She ended up having only one child. Abraham did not continue with that relationship again as to have so many children as they thought in their heart before. Only one child, they stopped. Abraham, angel said to her, go back and submit to your mistress. Angel was not looking for her because of Hagar per se. Angel was looking for her. The angel of the Lord was looking for her because of the seed. She was carrying the seed of a great man inside of her. When you study the genealogy of Jesus, you see so many men that the only thing we know about them was just their name and the successor. This person beget this person, Otilo. This one beget this one, finished. When you are not fulfilling purpose again, it's no longer about you, it's about your seed, because God wants each and every one of us to fulfill mandates. If there's nothing like that in your life, then it's no longer about you, it's about the seed you're carrying. Angel of the Lord was not looking for Hagar for Hagar's sake. He was looking for Hagar for the sake of the baby in her womb. And the angel of the Lord said to her, this baby is going to be a great person. But you go back and still submit. And that was when she returned and submitted. And remember, even when she submitted, the relationship was not as before. The plan was to have as many children as possible through her. But because of that reaction, that treatment she gave to her mistress, the same person that brought her up, her growth, the expectation was cut short. Alright? Okay, we'll be stopping here for now. I believe you have something standing out for you in this video. Share with us and like and share with somebody else.